Hello everybody, this is Milagros. Welcome to Binah Tarot, and I'm going to be doing the tarot scopes for each one of the zodiac signs in regards to love for the month of January. Let's begin. Taurus, this is your love tarot scope for the month of January. And the first card we have is the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card, well, it's the card of discontent. It's a card of waiting. So, Taurus, you're a sign that is guided by actions, by facts, actually. You don't like so much when the people speaks a lot and they say a lot, but they actually don't prove something. It's also a little bit difficult to have patience in some situations. Whether it is a situation that is ongoing, or whether you are trying to get over a situation and you are getting impatient because you wish to get over it soon and it might be taking longer than expected. This is crossed by the Star card, and the star has to do with hopes, expectations. So this can mean that you have let a situation go, whether it's a breakup or something that happened, and you really want to leave it in the past, but part of you still hopes or still wishes for that person to come back, for the things to work. Maybe you are in the relationship and it has lost maybe the passion, the fire, the chemistry, and you're still kind of waiting on the situation to get fixed. It can also mean that you want, that you cannot really make plans, that the plans and the hopes you want to do are blocked because there is still, we have the death on top. So there is still breaking, there is still an ending that you have to digest, you have to get over it. This is actually probably the strongest card, along with the Lovers, the strongest card of the reading. There is something that has ended, whether you are still in a relationship, but maybe it is a stage that has ended, or something that has died in a way inside of you, and you are still trying to sort out that situation. You are still trying to digest, at least in the conscious level. You're still trying to focus on what to do to make the things better, to make the things to find an explanation to the things in a way. And it might be a little bit difficult because you want to see immediate results. It can also mean that it is a breakup that you're trying to get over. If you are single, then it might mean that you are going through a time in which you feel a little bit down, a little bit depressed. This card might have to do with depression too, with trying to find yourself again. At least consciously you want to find, maybe the ending of the year has been a little bit tough in a way, and you want to find, you want to rebuild yourself, you want to be reborn in a way that can be beneficial to you. Maybe you went through a fight and you fix the things with your lover, and you want to let that situation die so that you can just go on with the relationship and forget about what's painful for you. The past is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups has to do with feelings, with pure feelings. It has to do with maybe not actions. So these feelings are things that you spoke about with this person or not, but it reflects that there were feelings, at least from your side, and they were honest. And they have a big impact on how the situation is right now. You're very practical, but still, you know, when you are in love, you want to give and you want to be fair. You want to receive the same levels of attention, but you are so very patient as well. So this tells me that whatever you have given, it has been from the bottom of your heart. Even if you are single, you are trying in a way to, or you tried in a way not to suppress those feelings, at least for yourself. But, you know, this card speaks about accepting in a way that there were feelings in regards to a situation or the person. In the foundation, we have the Two of Pentacles, which has to do with change. So this situation tells me that you have that at least subconsciously you're trying to digest that ending and make a change from that. Just try to see the things from the other side. Try to see that it's not lost, the things are not lost, that it's just a change, it's just a regeneration stage for you. So it's very good that subconsciously it seems that you are kind of finding the right way for yourself to understand it, to digest it, and to move forward. In regards to the current state, I have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is the person that wants to be free, wants to take initiative again, wants to heal him or herself, wants to be fair, the person that has a lot of passion and fire. So during this month, although there are many things, many mixed energies around the Death card with the King of Wands, so you want to live that ending. You want to see actually that ending in a positive light so that you can boost yourself to keep moving forward. You don't want to look, like as we can see here, he's not looking back. He's looking only to the future. So this is a time in which you are going to focus on that, in looking towards the future and leave the past behind. It's a very good month to turn pages. As for the surroundings, I have the Ace of Pentacles, which, if I remember right, is a card that we got for 2018 for you. And this has to do, in this case, with the surroundings. So whether you are going to be quite preoccupied with work or with new things coming into your life, new property, new plans, something new that might be even into a material realm, because this is not a very romantic card. It might take a lot of your focus to think of that and to try to give your attention to some other things, or it might be the other person offering you maybe the chance to talk, maybe an opportunity, maybe proving you that they are worthy of your trust. Maybe a situation happened in which you ended up losing the trust in the person, and maybe the person now is trying to tell you in a way like, hey, look, let's do the things this way, let's try to fix the things this way. If you're single, then it might be that you will have the chance to do something practical about your current situation. As for the unexpected, I have the Fool, and the Fool has to do with it has to do with a trip. It might be that you are going to make an unexpected trip during this month. It might be that you are going to find yourself maybe just wandering around. Maybe, although you want to take the things seriously and take them to a specific place, you are going to find yourself just not sure if you know exactly where are you going into a situation. You just want maybe movement. You just want to move away from the situation. Just try not to wander back, this because he's looking at death. So try not to wander back to whatever has happened. It might be that during this month you are going to have these kind of thoughts that will drive you back to the past year, the past months. Just try not to wander back there. There is a reason why you moved forward from the situation. Then we have the Future card, which is the Lovers. So this talks about reconciliation. It might be a possible reconciliation with the other person. It might be that you are leaving behind that trouble and just moving forward and trying to find a common ground again. It might also have to do with choices. You might be faced with a choice in which you will have to decide whether you want to move forward or whether you want to try to reach some sort of agreement with the other person. It also reflects feelings. It also reflects that this situation might take a little bit longer to get over because there are still feelings lingering. As for the outcome card, there is a Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands speaks about apparent perfection, trying to build again a solid foundation so where you can stand. You are one of the signs that really need and tend to find this home, this foundation, this solid foundation in which you can rely on, and that gives you some sort of harmony. So that is what you're going to achieve towards the end of the month. You will achieve to, it won't be perfect. You cannot fix all the situation. You cannot fix a complex situation in a month. but you can at least try to make the things a little bit better for you, a little bit not so heavy. Maybe you can try to find a common ground, find a cooperation from the other side. Maybe it speaks about teamwork as well, but as you can see in the picture, there is differences. You might be really different to the other person. You might be completely two opposite personalities and might need to make some sacrifices, small sacrifices in order to make the things work. It also speaks about yourself. It might be that you realize that towards the end it's going to take you a little bit longer to get over this situation and to digest this end, but at least you're going to try to be as sane as you can, as in control of the things as you can. Try to find some sort of balance. You definitely don't like to be wandering around, and you don't like not being stable. So you will try to find that stability so that you can welcome the upcoming months. As for the advice card, I get death again. And do not get afraid of the death card. This again speaks about regeneration. So this card tells me again that things happen in a certain way because some cycles in life are supposed to have a beginning and an end. Whether inside the same relationship, whether when the relationship ends within yourself, it might be just a crisis, a personal crisis you're going through. It might not even be a breakup. But during this time, and according to the other cards I was getting for you this year, there is a very, very strong energy in endings and new beginnings. This is something that will take some time to process. It is not something that will be fixed within 1 month. You will need to be patient. You are super strong. You are a reliable person, and that's why it's difficult for you when you cannot really have the control over the things. But you need to trust life in this one, because at some point it will all make sense. You will be able to tie it all together. But for now, you are asked in a way to see why the things did not work in a specific way, and try to not be stubborn and change those ways that complicate your life. You don't need to complicate your life. Whatever didn't work needs to be put to rest in a way. You need to let go sometimes and not cling on things that might not be precisely healthy for you. You might need to forgive. If the issue is forgiveness, then it might be difficult for you to actually forgive the other person or trust again. But this situation also tells you to let die the things that have been harmful for you, whether it is a relationship or whether it is something inside your relationship with somebody else or your relationship with yourself. You need forgiveness. You need to let go. You need to learn to let that episode be closed so that you can open a new one. This is just a general reading, and you can always check your ascendant, your moon sign and Venus in order to get more information, or you can book a private reading with me by following the links that I am leaving down below. You can have access to my 60-minute reading. It's a 65-minute reading actually during this month. It's an in-depth reading in which we can see further details on specific or general situations. There is also a promo that I launched for this month. It's my 30-minute reading, which costs only $29 instead of $35. This is an offer that is valid during the month of January because of the new year. Also, I launched a new contest, and you only need to share a Facebook post that I'm going to be linking down below as well. And you have to like my Facebook page and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to set the privacy to public so that I can see that you have shared. The contest expires on the 15th of January, and I should be announcing the winner on the 16th or 17th. Also, I made a separate video, and unfortunately I could do it only in Spanish because I was really in a hurry. It was just a live broadcast. And during that broadcast, I was thanking everybody because I hit the 10,000 subscriber mark. And this is only thanks to you and to your support. Besides that, I am also explaining the delay on the yearly tarot scopes of the rest of the signs. I had to go on a trip, so I didn't really have the option to transfer the videos from my memory card to my computer as I was recording them. So when I tried to actually transfer the files, I realized that it was pretty much corrupted. They were corrupted. It was impossible to rebuild the database. So although I tried, eventually I just realized that I will have to re-record them from scratch. They are lengthy videos, so please bear with me because it will take some time. It was from Virgo to Pisces. So besides that, I really hope you have a wonderful new year. I have the best wishes for you. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, for the comments and the support that you have shown me. And I really hope to see you next month again. Bye bye.